Hey everyone, Ashley Bernardi, CEO of Nardi Media. Happy Friday. So excited to be here today. Tell me what you're doing this weekend. We've got kids stuff. I've got movie night at my kids' school, kids activities. That is the rhythm of our lives these days as a busy mom with 3 kids. In addition to that, I'm also CEO of Nardi Media. We're a full-service media relations firm that specializes in media placements for authors, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and more. And what we love to do here is elevate the voices and messages of people who are changing the world for the better. So if that's you, please send me a DM. We'd love to connect. You can book a discovery call by visiting our website at nardimedia.com. And today I'm so excited because we are going to be joined with a Nardi Media client. Her name is Chrissy Grigoropoulos. Let me say that again. Chrissy Grigoropoulos. And she is the author of the now best-selling book, Ladyshark, How to Become a Millionaire in Your 30s. We are so excited to have her join us today. I can't wait. We're going to be talking all about her author's journey, her inspiration behind the book, and she's going to tell you how to make millions in your 30s. So let's go. Let's do this. And I think she is joining on right now. I'm so excited to have Chrissy on. You are going to learn so much from her as we celebrate Chrissy and Ladyshark. So here we go. All right, Chrissy. Let's see. It says she joined. Oh, yay!
Hello,
How
how are you doing?
It's so good to see you, Chrissy. How
So
are
good to see
you?
you too. Good, good. How's everything with you?
Great. You're looking
Amazing,
fabulous as always.
awesome.
I am so
You're so
excited
sweet.
that you could hop on. We want to continue to celebrate Ladyshark. I've already done your intro and shared about how you're going to teach some of our followers how to make millions in your 30s because you have
Awesome.
done it. So, first of all, I feel like I always have to continue to say congrats, congrats, congrats. You have a best-selling book.
Thank you.
How does it feel for you now that Ladyshark has been released to the world now for a little bit? What is life like for you right now?
Life is good, very, very busy. Between the juggling of the 3 offices and obviously book stuff and the media appearances, it's all been amazing, but definitely time
Yeah.
consuming and keeps us very busy.
Yeah, I know totally. And I mean, your book, you've been everywhere, and I just have to say we've had so much fun working with you and helping take your message
Awesome.
to the masses through the power of the media. I want to give I want everyone who's joining and who will listen later, let's talk about Ladyshark. So let's start from the beginning. Is Chrissy, and perhaps hasn't had a chance to read your book yet. What
Right.
does it mean to be a lady shark?
What is a lady shark? So a lady shark is someone with indomitable will that wants that freedom for their family, whether it's financial, whether it's freedom to travel, freedom to spend time at home with your family, and someone that has that fire inside that doesn't want to give up and conquer the world.
And how do you know if you have that? Like, do you feel like all women are lady sharks, or is this something that like you're born with, you have to have, or something that we can learn?
I think it's definitely an acquired. You could learn it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're born with it, I think, and then sometimes as you're going through life, you feel like you want more and more and more. And sometimes when you achieve your short-term goals, you're still hungry for more, and you don't feel that fulfilling or that full feeling of acquiring your life goals. So you just keep putting another goal in place, putting another goal in place, and then you broaden your horizon.
Yeah, and I what I love about your book is you dive into your family story. So you talk about how your father as a lady shark immigrated to America without speaking English. He
Right.
lady sharked his way into construction and real estate development with a 5th grade education. So he's
Right.
clearly been an inspiration for you, and I know your mom has too. His advice is even included in the opening chapters of the book.
Right.
How has your father and your family been an inspiration to your success and work?
I think the push for family, I know that not everyone has such a supportive family. As someone in my family who's the most educated, who went to through the most schooling and kind of paved my own way because I didn't have, a mentor from family wise that
Hmm.
finished college, went to law school. A lot of people that I went to law school with, they had their family that were already lawyers,
Yeah.
grandpas, parents, So their support system was definitely helpful, and just basically trying to push me to be an independent person, an independent woman, obviously, and not rely on waiting for someone else to save the day. Definitely pushed me to do more and more and just really gain stability for myself and now my family.
It's an incredible story, and you truly are a self-made woman. And I think that's such inspiration to so many people, men and women out there everywhere,
Mhm.
who are wanting to make a lot of money and be financially free. So I want to talk about a couple of the steps of becoming a lady shark. Obviously, we won't have time to go through all of them, but for folks who are joining right now, I'm so excited because Chrissy is on. We're talking all about her book, Lady Shark. Okay, so step one, act like a lady shark. What does it mean
Yep.
to act like a lady shark? And tell us
Listen,
about
you
Chrissy's the
you
why
gotta
not me philosophy.
So you got to fake it till you make it, but authentically. You can't think of it as, why am I going through this? Why am I having these struggles? But you really have to think, why not me? Why can I not succeed? Why can I not push past obstacles? Everyone has to overcome obstacles. If they didn't, then nothing would come, easy. And usually the most successful people, they have to go through things, including overcoming obstacles, being shut down, maybe not hearing yes all the time.
Mhm.
Although obviously most people, including myself, I hate the word no.
Yep.
But you do have to figure out how to overcome that. So you have to just push your way through and, fake it till you make it. Try to believe in yourself so the world can believe in you. Because if you don't believe in yourself and you're not able to, take on what positivity you may have for yourself, no one
That's
else will.
absolutely right. And and my mom is still a business owner, and she taught me, actually, for every 1,000 no's you get, you're going to get a yes. So
Yep.
you just have to remain
Maybe even
unaffected
less.
by the word no, and you keep going.
Mhm.
And that's been a philosophy of mine. So I love that this is similar to yours too. Okay,
Yes.
tell me about swimming with other lady sharks. Your top recommendation is networking. So, and you say that there's no competition. So tell me about what it means to swim with other lady sharks.
Well, you can't look at the world as in all competitive and it's all competition and I have to take from someone else in order to be successful, because the reality is when you're able to work with other successful people and even just be in the same room as other successful people, go to networking events, go to meet and greets, go to even sometimes, like for me, my oldest is 3 years old, she's now in school. When you expose yourself to new environments of successful people, you're just able to be a sponge and really absorb and learn things, and you ask and you shall receive knowledge. So sometimes you can dispose of it if it's not something that could be in your wheelhouse, but the reality is the more that you network with people, especially people that you can ask questions of that have experienced struggle and success and overcoming obstacles, it'll help you be more resilient.
That is absolutely right. So surround yourself with other lady sharks. Get in your
Right.
community. They're everywhere, right? You don't need to like
Right.
go and like buy tickets to a special conference, which is great, but they really are everywhere in your community too.
Right.
I love that. Okay, so another step that you talk about is keep swimming, and I think this is relevant to our times right now. I think people are a lot of business owners that I talk to are spooked about the economy. There's this presidential election coming up, and you talk about not giving up, staying flexible, staying resilient. How can we keep swimming even in challenging times, the
It's
times we're in
an
now?
awesome question. I look at failure, it's never a failure unless you give up. So you will never fail. Everyone has obstacles, and you may not have a yes, or you may not succeed after a first attempt at something, and may need to test, check, and revise your method and how you're trying to get from point A to point B. But the only way you're failing is if you give up and you don't try again and you don't think outside the box and try something new. So you have to keep pushing. I mean, nothing was easy. We all went through COVID together.
Yep.
I was a business owner, then as I am now, and everyone did differently during COVID. Some people, unfortunately, their businesses didn't make it. Some people didn't allow their businesses to fail. So
Hmm.
maybe it's easier said than done, that you allowed a business to fail, and maybe that's insensitive to say per se that way. But the reality is you have to reinvent. That what worked yesterday will not work today. If you
Right.
used to do certain type of advertising, in right before COVID hit, we advertised on the back of MTA buses. So we spent a lot of money advertising on the back of buses, and they were circling, a few different boroughs, and it was great, but it was a huge investment. And then there's then a shutdown immediately after, and no one's leaving their
Right.
house. No one's seeing the investment. So I wouldn't continue doing that thing anymore, because now think times have changed. So now you have to think of Well, maybe everyone's on their phone all the time. Maybe you try some advertising through other methods. So you have to always reinvent yourself, and you have to keep, transforming, conforming to the daily changes of the world.
Yeah, so embrace change, be open to it. Don't get comfortable, get
Right.
uncomfortable, right?
Right.
I love that. Okay.
Right.
So I'm so excited. We've got so many people continuing to join. Everyone, Chrissy's talking about Ladyshark, so you can ask your questions, leave your comments down here. So one thing that you also talk about, and I love this, is just finances, like how important that is. And you have an end of your book. You have a workbook, and the first thing that you talk about is finances. So where do finances
Exactly.
come into play to be a lady shark and make millions?
So awareness is really the first step, and knowledge. I can go on and on about organization and what needs to be done in that realm, but the reality is you can't organize something you don't even know what you have. So
Yeah.
we're not babies. Anyone that's listening, anyone that picked up the book, you know how to read. You have established a certain set of bills on a month to month basis. And some people are organized. They have spreadsheets. They have a list. They know exactly how much money their bills are approximately per month. Obviously, it can fluctuate with utilities and things of that nature, but the reality is you have an idea of, let's say you're spending 1,000 a month on rent or $1,000 a month just to have a flat number for all your expenses. You know how many bills it is. Maybe there's a new one here and there, but you're aware. Some people have no idea whatsoever, and I know that may be shocking to others, but it's a huge percentage. I don't want to make up a percentage right now, but the reality is it's more than you would really imagine, that people do not know how much their bills are on a month to month
Yeah.
basis. And the workbook for me, I'm a visual learner, in addition to repetitive different ways of learning, reading it, writing it, but seeing it, when you're able to see, okay, I have, 15 different things, even the Netflix, all those are people forget about them, but you're still paying it per month. You still need a required amount of money to hit the bank. So the workbook really points people to jot things down, to really know and be aware of your finances, and it teaches you financial literacy. So
Yep.
the first step of trying to gain your bigger picture in life of where you would like to go is you have to know where you are before you can figure out what steps you need to get to where you would like to go.
I love it. Okay, so everyone listening, first step here, finances. That awareness is so important, everyone. So listen to Chrissy. This is like gold advice. Okay, so Chrissy, I would love to know what is next for you now. So this book is birthed in the world, and I'm gonna tell everyone if they haven't gotten it, go out and get it. But I want to hear what you're working on now. Are you ever gonna write another book? Because I think you should, and I want to hear what's next for the OG Lady Shark.
So I definitely have been putting a lot of thought into it. I think the short answer is yes. It's just a lot of people are like, okay, so what's next? We want to definitely hear it. We want to see what is the next topic. And it's hard because I feel like I get asked a lot of advice on different things, on the mom, how to lady shark your way through momhood, because I'm
Yeah.
a realist. And I think that becoming a mom, I'm almost on my third child now.
Yep.
So it's really, you test, check, and revise momhood, and you can't look at everyone's social media about the picket fence and every kid sitting there with their hands folded. Like, you're gonna have wild little monkeys sometimes, and you're going to have to still go to work and do things like that. So that was definitely one of the potentials, Lady Shark your way through momhood, as well as just financially. Speaking of law firms, specifically, I know that where I'm from in the East Coast, and specifically in New York, New Jersey, they're very well known for being the capital of personal injuries. So really more specifics of how to capitalize and law office management is definitely a potential in the future.
Amazing. I know you're going to do both. Please do write that Mom Lady Shark book, because Mama 3 over here could continue to use your brilliant, incredible advice. So Chrissy, for everyone, tell us where we can find out more about you and the book. Where can we get the book? Where can we learn about your law firm, personal injury? If anyone needs support there, where can we go and
Sure.
find you?
So everything with regard to the media and the book is on theladyshark.com. I do offer my contact information there. I'm very available on social media as well. I try to be very helpful. I've had great mentors along my way and my path to today. So I try to be available. If anyone has any questions, I always try to message them back through DMs on the Instagram page that I uphold every day. So it's just Chrissy G official. So that's the Instagram page. But I try to, the law page is Grigor Law Group or grigorlaw.com. And I try to just give back, because when you give good, you get
Right.
good. So I definitely try to push the world to have more positivity and try to just know that if you're going through something, everyone goes through something, everyone has something personal, business, something's going on. It's very rare that someone just wakes up and everything is peachy. So you got to push through, and you got to just be thankful that you have another chance at a day, and just try to be successful.
Oh, it's such a great message, Chrissy, and one that we all needed to hear today. I want to say this for folks who are joining or going to be watching later. Please support Chrissy because, and you can do so by buying her book. Go to ladyshark.com. It's available on Amazon. And the next step after you buy the book is to leave her a review, because leaving reviews will help this book get into the hands of people who need to hear Chrissy's message. And the other thing I want to encourage is get the book and then get 5 more and share it with 5 of your Lady Shark friends, because I like Chrissy, this message in your book is a game changer, not just for women, men too. Like you said, your dad was like the original Lady Shark. So just the lady sharks in your lives. Everyone needs this book. So, Chrissy, I want to thank you so much for joining me today
Thank you so much.
sharing your message. And it has been a pleasure and honor to work with you to help you birth this book to the world. And know that your family here at Nardi Media is going to continue to cheer for you and support you every step of the way.
Thank you so much for all your guidance, all your support. You're amazing. Anyone looking for someone to give you knowledge and expertise in the social media business, as well as the public media, national, international, local, you're definitely the person that can guide them
Oh,
accordingly.
Chrissy, thank you. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful Friday. Get
Thank
some rest,
you.
because I know we got baby number 3 on the way.
Yes.
And we will talk to you soon. And everyone else, thank you so much for joining today. Go
Thank
check out
you.
Lady Shark.
Have a good day.
Bye.